Top of the morning, people. Top of the morning. Man, up bright and early, man. Checking out, seeing what's going on in these YouTube streets. And as usual, it's some friction. It's like that's become the normal when you pop YouTube on now. You know what I mean? You see these guys, I guess they jockeying for position. You know what I mean? Who's gonna be the top? Who's gonna be the top dog in whatever sector they choose whatever lane they choose to go in, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of that going on. So, but you know, that's why I stick to, you know, I stick to my little thing. My channel grow organic. I do it as I see fit. I'm not picking no sides. I'm not choosing who's more popular and who's more, I like this guy because I like all of them for different reasons. So, you know, I stay straight down the middle. I don't let my content revolve around what they doing on their platforms and none of that. I stay out of it. I give a broad opinion on certain stuff, but I don't directly comment on none of these dudes. You know what I mean? So I keep it peaceful, man. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm a little too old for it. That's not what my page gonna be about, you know what I mean? But, you know, doing it like that, my page growing a little slower, but hey, it is what it is, man. But like right now, man, it's that little Hassan Campbell situation. It's that situation turning up. It's really turning up. Now my take on it, I didn't do a reaction video to that first video that he put out. You know what I mean? I let everybody else jump in on that, but let me put it like this. When you do certain shit, you're gonna get certain energy brought back at you. You know what I mean? And this the problem. A lot of people, not just talking about Hassan Campbell, I'm talking about a lot of these dudes that be on here. They try to ride the fence. You can't ride the fence and play one day you the big street blood dude. Then the next day you wanna play civilian. You wanna use civilian tactics. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You know what I mean? That's where the problem come in at. Everybody want to ride the fence. You got to choose a side on shit like that. You know what I mean? So he took it as though guys that put up the video or showed the video, that was a form of snitching or a form of ratting. Yeah. You take it how you want to take. You got the video up on your own channel, so you know what I mean. You can't get nobody else that tag. So he's going at Mac Mean. You know what I mean? And I like Mac Mean's content. Mac Mean is he's actually one of the dudes on YouTube that I rocks with, old boy. You know what I mean? His content, he have jail content, but he also branch out into other avenues, you know what I mean? So, but I don't think Mac Mean was putting it out on the tip of trying to make Hassan look stupid as shit. He was doing it on some, man, it's not what we should be doing out here, shorties. Like telling the kids, look at this shit. This is not what y'all should be out here doing. There's cameras everywhere. If you whip out like that, the likelihood is somebody's gonna see it. So putting it in the context of that was a bad move to do. You understand what I mean? And Hassan took that to a whole nother level, you know what I mean? But I don't think Mac Mean was on no cloud chasing with that. I don't take the energy I get from old boy. I don't get that type of vibe, so, you know what I mean? But I don't know him, but that's just my perspective on it. I didn't take that. I didn't get that type of energy from him, but you know what I mean? Each his own. Then he went at Oh So Bossly. Oh So Bossly definitely jumps in. He jumps in when he sees some shit that's out of order. He'll jump in and give his opinion on it and call niggas out on their shit. You know what I mean? So that rub a lot of people wrong. But you know what I mean? That's his tactic. That's his lane. You gotta respect it. As long as he can take what comes at him, and for the most part, when shots fired his way, shit, he take it on the chin and roll with it. So you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the shit that's going on now. But Hassan went on one of those. He went on one of them epic rants last night, man. Just calling dudes out for all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, but bro, you can't involve the streets with civilians and YouTube. How the hell do you can't mix that pot up like gumbo and then expect some positive shit to come out of that. You just can't, you know what I mean? You can't keep putting out this energy like you poking the bear, man. You keep trying to poke at the bear shit, the bear gonna turn around and slap the shit out you at some point. That's just real. But a lot of people see it differently. And he has a big following, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he feels as though as long as his people stay there, he can do what the hell he wanna do. So that's, man, he went on one of them epic rants last night. And he was calling dudes out, you know what I mean? So I'm like, man, and I'm listening to it, and my girl, she like, man, what's going on, man? Make sure you don't jump into it with, she actually said two people. She said, she heard me listening to Hassan, Campbell, and Miss Playful. She was like, man, don't get into it with them because they go so hard. Make sure you stay out of, you don't get in that sector of the beefing. And I'm not on that tip, man. I'm 40 plus. I'm not with the banging on wax. I'm not finna do that shit anyway. So, yeah, but you ain't gotta worry about me with that type shit. You know what I mean? You see I don't involve my life is not revolved around this camera. You know what I'm saying? I get up and go to work every day, and I make good money. I got a comfortable home. I don't put my life on this fucking YouTube. So, you know, my whole life don't revolve around this. You know what I mean? And if I miss shit, I might miss 5-6 days. I might not put a video up a week. That's one of the reasons my channel's taking its time growing also. But I'm not in dire mode for no, you know what I mean, for this channel to grow like that. I'm doing it for different my personal reasons. So, you know what I mean? So, like I told her, she ain't got to worry about me beefing with none of these cats or females on here. That shit ain't that serious to me. You know what I mean? But dude went in, man. He had one of them epic, calling everybody out, calling them dirty bloods and the ghetto parts of YouTube, this, that, and the third. Like, man, it's a good thing you made it out. You know what I'm saying? You made it out of the slums. You beat your cases that you had, but you can't look back with your nose turned up at other people, man. You can't be looking like you looking down on folks because you went to another level on this YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that don't make you better than nobody, man. It just don't. And dudes get it mixed up, man. You gotta humble yourself sometime, bro. And that's the part a lot of people don't get once they start getting in front of these cameras and they start getting the little fame, if you call it that, or they start getting the popularity. They man, you can lose your mind. You know what I mean? I used to be an entertainer. I used to perform, so I know that adrenaline that comes with this shit. When you get a crowd, man, that shit'll pump you up to keep going. So, you know what I mean? I think that's the case. A lot of these dudes get that adrenaline rush when they see the numbers going up, and they lose themselves. Cause it's like, man, you see dudes come up here like, man, he not even the same guy as he was before. He don't even resemble the dude he used to be. He done changed his entire lifestyle. That's what you want to do, but in the process, you don't have to shit on everything that you pass by on your way up, on your way ascending. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part these dudes got to figure out, man, or not. You know, and now he done put he done put a negative energy out there in Bronx River where he come from, and now you got like dudes saying you can't come back to the hood. Then he wanna press him. I'm gonna show you I can come back dragging his nuts. Like, man, come on, bro. This shit is YouTube, man. How did we get the streets into YouTube? YouTube dictates what's happening in the streets now. Not the streets dictate what happens on YouTube. This shit is crazy, man. Like this camera dictates what an entire neighborhood will do that day. That's fucking crazy to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like you revolve your life around sitting in front of this camera 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however long you do it. And that shit changes your entire perception of reality. That shit's not good, man. And we done found a lane to make these dudes done found a lane to make some legal money. And it's like, man, like niggas always do, we start doing shit to mess the money up, man. As long as we keep doing this bullshit, something's gonna come into play where they're gonna change this shit up. We have to know this, right? It never fails. It goes with every hustle that niggas get involved in. Niggas start fucking the hustle up, then they throw a monkey wrench in the shit, and now we gotta go look for a new hustle. So man, take advantage of the shit while it's here, man. Don't cut the head off of it before it's time, man. That's all I'm saying, man. But it's like this beefing in these YouTube streets is crazy to me, man. I just get up and I see this shit. I'm like, damn, do it ever. The energy of it is like, man, it's wild. And I done had a couple older cats that I genuinely like on here. I see they done fell back a lot, strictly because of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They done redirected their channel away from this sector of YouTube, because this sector, once your popularity start coming up, nigga gonna come at your neck. You know what I mean? That's just hate, man. It's like we hate our people so much. Anything we do, we gotta throw them bullets at each other, man. So that shit is crazy to me, bro. But you know, man, I just wanted to get something started this morning, man. I saw a lot of the YouTube banging going on when I turned it on this morning. Just wanted to speak on it, man. Y'all brothers, man, tone it down, man, and keep it moving, man. It's Sunday morning, brothers. Put some church on, man. Get a blessing in your life, man. Put some positive energy in your household, man. It's Yak, Chi-Town's finest. Like, subscribe, and share. We out.